Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you. How are you? Terri Hardin here. And I learned a couple of really cool things yesterday on YouTube. And I have to thank Sean. And honestly, I cannot remember Sean's last name. Forgive me, Sean. You're brand new to me. But he runs a channel called Think. And I have to thank him because I was so enamored with some of the tips he gave for making my YouTube channel better. But those of you who are joining me on YouTube, this channel, just so you know, is my channel, Terri Hardin channel. On this channel, you hear stories. I'm a Disney legendary Imagineer. I'm a Jim Henson puppeteer. I've worked on Ghostbusters, Men in Black, Country Bears, blah, blah, blah. A lot of TV shows. Dinosaurs, the TV show, which will be showing soon on Disney Plus. I've been a judge for 2 or 3, 4 years, can't even count, on Outrageous Pumpkins on the Food Network. Just want you to know that that this channel is about asking me about my life and my history, is about learning about how you can do something that you can love. But basically, it is a cornucopia of fun stories, interesting people that I've met and have learned from, etc., etc., etc. So if you decide to subscribe, and I'd love it if you did, but if you decide to subscribe, that's what you can expect. What I learned yesterday, surprisingly enough, is what I learned from Sean was that I should probably create another channel that is more focused, one that focuses on something. So I'm currently working on that. I have some ideas. I woke up early this morning with some mind-blowing ideas. I just was like, because I watched several of his videos, and I'm also going to take his YouTube creation challenge. So he invited while you were watching you to go to his to go to the Think website and join it. And I'm going to do it. I haven't done it yesterday. I just watched a lot of him and got all excited because, like he said, if you can collaborate with someone or follow a guide, it's going to be a lot easier. So for those of you watching on YouTube, this may be a little bit hit and miss for you. It might be a little broken. Maybe you've come and you've said, why is she telling stories about Michael Jackson? Or why is she sharing with us in the AMA some people? As a Disney Imagineer and working for Disney, I've worked for Disney in one capacity or the other for over 30 years. And then I've been a Jim Henson puppeteer since 1989. I've done a lot of films, a lot of TV, including Ghostbusters. And Ghostbusters has become something that keeps popping up, which just flatters me to no end. I played the terror dog that Sigourney Weaver turns into, and also did the face articulation and also helped build the Marshmallow Man. So that's that. I'm a puppeteer. I'm a crazy person, fun, enjoyable. And I'll save you the front of this so you don't have to listen to this in the future. Once I realize how to get into that trailer part of YouTube that kind of tells about me and what it's about. But if you're interested in what makes the girl tick, this is pretty much the what makes me tick and how it can. And it's not all about I've met so-and-so and I've met such and such. I apply to it on how it can help you as well, just to make you feel good. This is kind of a lifestyle feel-good channel. So I hope if you want to feel good and you're interested in my stories, you love Disney, you love Star Wars, you love all that kind of stuff, that you'll subscribe and join me and you'll be in my journey. I'm a little, I am starting late, and it's because I'm 63 and I'm used to saying, hi, how are you? Not, how you doing is usually what, and you're in front of me, and I'm very happy to hear about you and your children and everything. But with the pandemic, of course, I can't do that. And I have to be full disclosure. When I first wanted to do YouTube, I couldn't figure out how to upload a video. True story. It took 2 years for me to figure it out. Yeah, so if I can do it, you can do it if it's something you want to do. But as Sean says of Think, he says you got to start and you got to limp along and you just sort of like the mummy. He didn't say this. I'm going to say this because this is my channel, right? I drag my leg like the mummy. I just keep walking and keep walking. And if I do a video on this channel that I like, that's what you're going to see. I'm going to celebrate people that I've met. I'm going to celebrate and tell you stories that you ask for. The AMAs every Friday, with the exception of there will be no AMA this Friday because it's Christmas Day, and there won't be one on New Year's Day either because I'm going to be in the bed watching the Rose Parade. Now you say, what? The Rose Parade was canceled, but the Rose Parade is going to do something special for us. I'm hoping it will be a look back at floats. Past floats. I not only designed floats, I had 2 winners in the contest for our 1996 and 1998, 2 that won trophies. So my life has started from when I was a little girl. I designed Easter eggs and sold them for $20 at 8 years old. So don't tell me artists are always broke. And now I have a career doing what I love, which is a lot of stuff. So if this sounds like something you are interested in, I highly recommend you join me on the Terri Hardin channel. But if you're someone who wants to be a little more focused, as Sean has said to me, you've got to be a touch more focused on at least one channel. And I was like, when I saw that yesterday, I was like, Sean, I can do more than one YouTube channel? What? You see? So I'm learning every day. And I'm pretty excited. And the other thing he told me is to look for people who are where I am in YouTube, and maybe we can help each other. So I'm excited. I really want to do this. And what is my goal? He said, have the end in mind. I want to reach as many people as possible to help them realize that although I am a unicorn, I am different. There's no one like me, but then there's no one like you either. And if you want to do something you love, you can do it. I'm not looking to be a YouTube sensation. I'm looking to be I'm looking to be someone that you can turn on, feel good, feel great, and believe in yourself. Okay? No matter what that is, no matter what it is you love to do, I want to be able to prove to you through my thoughts and my stories, you can be an artist. And that doesn't mean painting and drawing. Okay? When you think of an artist, you think of painting and drawing, but really painting and drawing is a type of artist. But I say an artist is this, and you may want to write this down. An artist is simply someone who's passionate about what they do. Let me say it again. An artist is someone who's passionate about what they do. Okay? So if you are great with numbers, let's say you're an accountant. People don't really equate an accountant with being an artist, but yet the accountant that works with me is not only an artist, but a master. Okay. She does numbers in her head like I've never seen anyone do. And she is magical with numbers. Would you not think that that person is an artist? When I was an Imagineer in-house, and I'm an Imagineer now, I'm a come here, get away Imagineer, which means Disney hires me when they need me and then lets me go when they don't. So it's kind of like you put the Imagineer in the drawer and then you take them out when you need them. And I like that because that is an agreement between me and Disney, and it works great for me. So that's one way you can do it. And these are kind of the things that I can share with you on this channel. Okay. But later I will do a channel that is like more focused on a subject. What might that subject be, I ask you? Is there anything you would like to hear from me that's more streamlined? I'm thinking an education channel where I teach you to draw, paint, or whatever, and stick with it. Or it could be a lovely thought of the day or something. I don't know. You tell me. I would love to hear what you have to say because I'm going to work on it for next year. And I'd love your suggestions. So if you are so inclined to comment and suggest it, I want to hear it. Okay. Like for real, I want to hear it. Okay. Not just bogus. I want to hear it and then I ignore you. No, I really want to hear it. And those, I've been broadcasting on Facebook for 4 years. And again, not it for a while. It was the only thing I had was consistency. It could have been consistently bad But it wasn't bad. It was just weird, because I didn't know what I was doing. So this year I really got down to it, guys. This year I have really rocked it out of the park. I have a new system where I can talk to you directly and shift. I can also cut to my work area. This is an Imagineering book that I'm in. So I just used it as an example here. And then also there is the Christmas card that I showed you. So I have a 4-camera setup, but I started with an iPhone and a prayer. So so basically, as Sean has said, just get started and limp along. And if you haven't seen, like I said, just Google, search for Think, and he's got that. It might be Think or Think Media, but I will figure it out, and then I'll, anyway, I subscribed to him right away, and he really, me as a subscriber doesn't make a change. He just hit his something like 1 million followers, or a lot of followers. He got a plaque, like he was the first thing I saw, he showed it. So anyway, how are you? Merry Christmas. This is a Christmas card I wanted to give to all of you today. My husband designed it. It's my little dog Rocket next to a Christmas tree. This is as close to a Christmas tree as I'm going to get today. I don't have any Christmas lights up or any tree up. And for a while, I think I mentioned to you that I was missing the Christmas spirit in my heart. Well, it's there. Yeah, it's there. And I got it because I think last Friday it really nailed me. So like the Grinch, my heart went boop, 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 and I got that Christmas spirit. And I know it's because of all of you out there. So many of you diehard people who have subscribed, and you're going to be able to say, I subscribed when she had like less than 200 people subscribing. And that's the other thing that Sean says is don't worry about how many people, just give quality work. So I know that this channel is a little squirrel, but so am I. So if you're one of those people who's an artist who chases squirrels and you want to know how a squirrel chaser like me can focus occasionally, I'm happy to share that with you. Basically, my AMAs are so that you can ask me any kind of question that you want. If I don't want to answer it, I won't. I don't get too political. I do have a stand. Sean was saying yesterday that you have to take a stand. Oh, I definitely have an opinion and I have a stand. But a lot of times you guys want to escape and have some fun. So this channel will be that fun channel. If I decide to have a channel where I talk my opinion overly a lot, then I'll have it my opinion channel. I don't know that I'm going to do that, but there you go. Okay. There it goes. But thought I'd just share with you today after hearing Sean and hearing what he had to say. We're getting ready to head down, butt up, as I say, work on that YouTube channel next year and give you guys some content. Some of it will be good. Some of it maybe not so good, but I'm going to work hard on keeping it consistent. Okay. The new channel here, this channel goes live 4 times a month. So I go live today, Monday, and I go live today on Fridays, except for December, where the Christmas holiday is hitting on Friday. So I won't do it Christmas. We all should be with our families, especially in view of what we've been through in 2020. And then New Year's as well. I hope you will celebrate. And it's really an important time to beat that pot, isn't it? To as they say, smash that pot, bang, 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 to ring in the new year. Because many of us are done with 2020, aren't you? So, yeah. Did you realize that yesterday was December 2020? I actually paid bills yesterday because I liked writing 2020. I don't know. 202020 is fun, kind of like May 4th, like, yeah, 040404, when, which was considered the Star Wars Super Day. I love that day too. I like when it does that kind of da 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 da. So I like that too. but 2020 was pretty cool. So there we have it. Just wanted to pop in and tell you Merry Christmas and tell you how much fun it is to have you join me. I broadcast live both on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So there are some things that I still haven't learned going live on YouTube, but like Sean says, think, just do it. And so I'm just getting on, and I hope you will hit subscribe and subscribe to me, even if you just want to see what I do and how do I do it. I'd love to have you. Okay. All right. Excellent. So how is everyone today? How are they doing? The first thing I want to share with you is you have this Christmas card that I shared with you to wish you happy holidays. So if Christmas is not, and you just finished Hanukkah, happy holidays is to tell you happy holidays. Okay. Happy Christmas and happy holidays. All right. So if whatever you're celebrating, I hope you have a good one. And it's with those that you love, as long as you social distance, stay safe and wear a mask. That's as political as I'm going to get. I want us all safe. COVID-19 takes no prisoners. So we've got to buckle down and be strong. Sean said that whenever you do a YouTube channel, you're a leader. You're actually taking the baton to lead and encourage people to take care of others. So there's that little bit there. There's that little bit there of wear a mask and social distance and take care of others with love and joy and respect, because why not? Right? We're human. Why not do that? Especially during the holidays. It's super, super amazing, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to put this book down. The AMA, the Ask Me Anything, will return as I jump around my studio. The AMA will return on, what's that date that it's going to return? It's going to return January, and I think I mentioned it before, but let me just look in my book. The other thing that was funny is Sean said, don't let any grass grow under your feet. Don't watch a lot of TV. Get busy and get going on your channel. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, I never let grass grow under my feet. Resting is a challenge for me. But to let you know, the AMA is going to be the 8th. Friday the 8th will be our first AMA of the new year, 2021. So it's going to be fun to see if you like dates. 1/21/2021. Or 2/21/2021. There could be, we're going to have a lot of fun with that, aren't we? Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun next year. And so hopefully as joyful as the numbers, the year will be too. Okay. I think so. So there you go. I'm going to pop over to the comments and see what you have to say. We're going to keep this one short. I do tend to go long, and I'm going to fix that. I think I was trying to decide whether or not to do a playlist where you could have shorter versions of my AMA, but I'm going to take the training from Think First and find out it may have to be a channel of its own. So it's good to kind of study and learn, but as many say, you don't want to study and learn to the point to where you're not moving. You want to make sure that you go ahead and you have at least one channel that you're working on, and then realize that that overnight successes are extremely rare. And so you want to do this, just say slow and steady. I'm perfect for this. Slow and steady wins the race. And one of the things that I did when I couldn't upload to YouTube is I didn't just sit there and say, I can't upload to YouTube. I continued to create content. So I have tons of content, 2 years worth of content. The challenge is, when my husband gave me this advice, I put it everywhere. So now, like cattle that's broken out through the gate and you're out trying to round them up, I have to round up all my content because I didn't put it in one place. Just saying, full disclosure. If anyone is not perfect at this, you're looking at her, right? Absolutely. So again, join me in my imperfection if it suits you, okay? And if it doesn't, I still love you, all right? Okay. All right. Let's see who's here today. Just, shout out to people. There's Nate. Oh my goodness, are you? So Nate's gonna get a haircut. Ooh, are you gonna show us? I don't know, because Nate's shy. He sometimes doesn't like to do that. Here in California, we have been crowned the epicenter. So I'm just saying that we've got to be extra careful here, but we are safe. We just are staying home. Good morning, Joseph. Good morning, Bob Berdeen. Bob Berdeen wishes everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in the hopes that it'll be better. We learned something about quarantine. Home is where the heart is. Yes, isn't that true? Bob Berdeen hits on a really good point here, that staying at home helps you to, has it? Post in the comments. Has it helped you with what you really want in life? I know with me it has. What is important? And what do I mean by that? Well, you might think that you wanted a thing or things or whatever, and then you realized that experiences or something is more important. For me, it became a huge impact that although I sculpt a lot of Disney collectible art, which I love doing it, and you guys deserve quality work. So that's very important to me, that you get quality work. So when it comes from me, it's quality. Yes, you may spend a little more coin on it, but they are limited edition and they will appreciate, and they are quality pieces because you deserve heirlooms, don't you? If you're going to be collecting Disney, not tchotchke stuff. If you like the tchotchke stuff, that's your business too. But I think a lot of people have written to me and said that real art is what excites them. So here we are on the YouTube channel. If you're interested in me taking a Monday and showing you some of my art, just write that in the comments and we'll do a little fashion show with the art pieces if you like. So, and I'm going to write that down. Public fashion show. It really does work to write stuff down. Yeah. Fashion show with my art pieces. So you can kind of see a parade of the past, and then I will share with you the future. Okay. The future pieces are not yet designed, but I know what I'm going to do next year. But if we get back to the question of home is where the heart is, I'm pan to the face how important it is for me to start to create my own art. So I have a piece that I am working on. It's in the sketch stage now, and my sketches are very loose and rough. But it's in the sketch stage, and so I'm hoping to have it. I want to work on it over the holidays, like between Christmas and New Year's, when I don't have to post as often, because I have, I've made a commitment to you and to myself. I got to see if I can do it, because as an artist, this is a bit challenging. If you're an artist out there and you want to start showing your stuff, you'll see that it can ruin flow. And so you set up the cameras and then you run the cameras while you're doing your work. And then maybe you got in front of the camera and the whole thing after you're done is the back of your head. And you're like, "Rrr." So there's all kinds of things you learn as you go. And you got to ask yourself if it's important for you to do this. For me, it is. But you may decide, no, I don't want to do it. I have a friend, actually I have two, that just don't want to do it. They think no, absolutely not. They're not going to come on. They're not going to do Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They don't want to do any of it. And that's okay too. But that's the decision you got to make, And then you have to be authentic and true to yourself. Don't perform like a circus dog unless that's what you like to do, is perform like a circus dog. If your channel is about, jumping through hoops and entertaining your audience, then because that's what you want to do, but make it about what you like to do and then let them into your life, which is what this channel is about, me letting you into my crazy life. Okay? Yeah. Good one, Bob. Thank you, Steve, and Merry Christmas to you. And I hope it's an awesome one as well. I don't know if I mentioned it, but my husband has given me Disney Plus for Christmas. Remember, I told you I kind of hokey pokey with Disney Plus. I put my right foot in, I put my right foot out. So I put my right foot in during Mandalorian season 1, and then I took my right foot out and didn't watch it for a while. For one thing, I don't have a lot of time to watch TV. So with streaming now, you have to decide which pieces. It's kind of like a smorgasbord. Which are you going to take? Because which are you truly going to eat? So as we're sliding the tray along, I pulled in Netflix because I watch a lot of Netflix. I like the documentaries on Netflix. I pulled in Amazon Prime because that's free with my membership. I pulled in the Criterion collection, Criterion being a lot of restored films. I love film. I am a film nut. I'm an actor. So I love film. And so Criterion is the one I invest in, and it's not inexpensive. But if you think about how much just that Netflix costs X, Amazon Prime, it's with your membership, but there's still that investment. I would invest in Amazon Prime anyway, because getting my shipment in a day is like incredible. And so I don't really put that in the collation, but then you pull down Criterion. Criterion is about $10 a month. Netflix is about $8. And then if you pull in Disney Plus, depending on when you got it, and I'm getting it later, let's say that's $7-8 a month. You see what I'm talking about? Then if you pull in others that you want, you've got Discovery Plus happening next month. And you have, NBC Plus, you've got HBO Plus, you see what I mean? And it just, so you really have to decide who you want to subscribe to per month, or you'll be spending a lot of money. This is the way, this a la carte thing that they're doing is the way that it's going. Will it maintain itself? I don't know, because people have to pick and choose what they want, right? So getting back to Disney Plus, my husband asked if I could drop something. Could I drop Netflix, or could I drop, and I said, no, I don't want to drop either one of the other channels. So we've made the decision to add it on, but it's a chunk. So what did this mean for you? DVDs. Yeah, all my Disney movies are on DVD. And right now you can still get a lot of Disney movies on DVD. And I'm sure you can get a lot of other movies on DVD. So that's what I would do, is invest in a DVD player and then get a DVD. Because as an artist, if I'm doing Disney art, I need to be able to look at the characters when I want to look at them, not when someone else deems it worthy. You understand? So that's why I'm saying, like I said, this is a vlog. This is what's in Terri Hardin's head, right? So you may be thinking, squirrel, what the hey? But this is what it's about. It's kind of what crosses my mind, and I share it with you. That's what this channel is, and I show stuff on here, not today. Today is just like a little chat, and then I'm going to leave you to get, because I bet you got some last minute shopping, ordering, baking, something in your life that you got to do. So I don't want to keep you for much longer. For me, I've got more charities coming. So for those of you who've looked at my channel before, I'm a charity nut and I love to donate. And that's what happened for me in the pandemic. So like Bob said, home is where the heart is. For me, it was, I want to do my own art. I want you to see what Terri does without recreating other people's stuff. And 2, I'm cleaning like a crazy girl, and things that I see, I am donating to charity. So I am so excited. I have donated piles and piles, and I keep just giving more, and it feels so good. I know that, as well as all of you, is the reason that I'm so excited about this holiday season. So like Bob Berdeen said, home is where the heart is. And my heart has just learned a lot of new and wonderful things, not to mention that I completely and totally appreciate my husband. I did before, but we've got to kind of play. He works at home, now, and he doesn't usually, but we've got to sort of experience early retirement because I'm 63. We're both 63 actually, and we're at home, so we're kind of getting to see what retirement's like, and we're loving it. We're going to do more travel. That's what we'd like to do, but not now. No, not now. We won't travel now. We do become little stealth bombers, but other than that. Good morning, Morgan, and happy holidays. Susie, how are you? And Susie, you are members of Terry's tribe, and you got to pick a number. So please email me or text me or something, your number for the treasure chest. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I have a Patreon page called that's Terri Hardin Patreon page. I want to make it easy for you. That's another thing that I learned. But you can go to Patreon, put my name in there, and join if you want. I do a treasure chest as a Disney Imagineer and artist. I'm given a lot of merchandise as a thank you for when I go and speak. A lot of times that's in lieu of pay. And so I've accumulated quite a bit. So one of the things that I do is my collectible, my limited, a lot of things like that are given away each month in the treasure chest. And all you have to do is be at the $5 per month level or higher. And secret word is the $5 a month is really super hot. You get a lot for a little. So if you're interested in going, go to patreon.com/Terri Hardin and check it out. Okay. So anyway, yes. All right. Peggy. Yes. Hello. You're another one, Peggy. Need your number. And sideways, it's been great. And I love the show. Great job, Lindsay. Yeah. Indeed. Doggone autocorrect. Lindsay, I love the card. Oh, you love the card. Yeah, I know autocorrect is something else, isn't it? It's too much. Yes. And this card is really cute. If I show it to you again, it's done digitally. So it's my little dog Rocket. My husband did this all in the computer. He's quite talented. And he wanted to make our dog look like a painting. So he painted her. He took a photograph and then he painted it digitally. So yeah, he's quite talented at that. It's super cute, isn't it? And thank you for that. That's so sweet of you. There's my girl, Angie Floyd. How are you, my dear? Good to see you and Merry Christmas. Very, very happy to see you, Miss Angie. Oh, that's okay, Morgan. I at least we got your number in the pot, so you can join us in January, right? And this Wednesday we have a Zoom call, and I got word from someone who knows, I think it's an elf, that Santa's going to visit my Zoom call. So if you have kids and you're in the tribe, bring them along because Santa could visit me early. Thank goodness it's not Christmas Eve because you know how busy he gets with his elves. So on the Zoom call, Santa's going to join us in Terry's tribe. So yeah, please come. Please come and join us. Thank you, Paula. The same to you. Yes, Janet, same thing. Same to you. Hope it's as magical. It is because of you guys. I really had some melancholy days there. I think I mentioned it to you that I don't have lights and I don't have a tree. I have a sprig that sort of smells like pine. That's very nice. But I got some butter cookies, the kind in the tin. I think Costco sells them by the gross. And I brought a tin home and I just love it. I'm very excited about having it. And I broke it open and my husband said, oh my gosh, my grandmother used to bring these to me. So for both of us, we've got the Christmas spirit, not to mention the generosity of many of you. Many of you have sent me these wonderful little gifts, these sweet gifts. And you really don't have to, but it has, I will say it has brightened my day. One of my favorites is this mug right here from my friend Bella in London. Actually, she's in Great Britain because she's just outside of London. She doesn't live in London. And you see what it says. So I put my brushes and my pens in it because you know, she's a member of the tribe. Isn't that cute? Yeah. It's great when someone 9 years old gives you something that's so rock star amazing. And I'm really happy about it. Deanna, Dr. D, talked to me about a warm mug so that my tea is always hot, which is a super good thing because I talk a lot, as you've noticed. So, and there she is. Dee says it won't let her spell her name right at the time. I know, right? I did Terry with 2 R's and an I, and it told me it was wrong. No, it's not. No, it's not. So thank you, everyone, for chiming in. Thank you for staying here. Again, like I said, the YouTube channel, the Facebook channel has been going on for a while, but this is the year I learned how to broadcast simultaneously on Facebook and YouTube. And the reason I'm doing this is because the message works for both platforms. And what I plan on doing, thank you to Sean of Think, is to learn about this second channel that I should be creating. Wow, I had no idea that someone could do that and keep it, laser focused. So I'm going to learn about it and I'm going to do it. And then I will promote it here and send you over there. So you can take it, look at it, tell me what you think, and hopefully subscribe to it too. And then over there, I'll send you here if you want to just know what makes this crazy girl tick. Or you can ask, what's up with you, crazy girl? What's up with that hair? How do you take care of it? Yeah, it's not the washing of the hair. It's the drying of the hair. And to help you to have a giggle, see, this is the nice thing about it is as an artist, all I have to do is decide, do I like the part here or do I do this and put the part over here? And then it's done. I don't have to spend a lot of time. You see those ladies with the brush and they're, roll, roll, roll. Well, I don't have to do that. I just basically decide where it's going to be. Do I want to tie it back like this and have this stuff sticking up? Do I want to pull it all? But that's all I have to do. It takes 2 minutes. And I just today I decided let's have it down and I can pull it out like that and it looks full. So, but I am half black, half white. This is where the hair comes from. My dad doesn't have dreadlocks, but I have the perfect hair to create dreadlocks like many black people do. I got my father who's black's hair and I got my mother's skin. So it was interesting. I watched a movie. We're watching screeners now. I watched a movie called I'm Your Gal, I think it's called. I'm Your Girl. And it's a mafia movie. And there's a sequence where the woman says she's married to a black guy and and she's holding a baby and the baby's white and he's sitting in the car after she says that. And she says, "Are you okay?" And he says, "I fathered a white child." I wonder if my dad said that because look at me. Look at how light-skinned I am. And my sister has more of the cream in her coffee colored skin. She's darker. So, yeah. So my life was interesting as a mixed child of light skin growing up in the 50s. I was born in 1957 and 50s and 60s. There was a lot of segregation. There was a lot of open prejudice. There are people now that are racist, but I think it's a little rarer. The racism isn't quite so surface. It can be with some people, but a lot of times it's now more under the current. It's like in between the lines. Sometimes you notice it. Anyway, that's something else you can talk with me about too, is my background, my heritage, and I was bullied. Absolutely. Looking like this, and my hair wasn't this cool, guys. It stuck out like a dandelion. And if you want to see some of those pictures, ask me at the AMA or post in the comments. I'm happy to answer them, okay? We'll talk about them. Okay, so that's what this channel is about. It is called Terri Hardin because it's about a wonderfully crazy, upbeat, childlike individual, me, that has had an amazing life. I've been blessed with an amazing life, good, bad, all of it. but amazing life. And if you are someone who longs, I've always, let me say this again, I have always done something I love. I have never worked at a job, and I'm 63. I've never worked at a job I didn't love. And if you're in a situation where you're feeling like you just hate what you're doing and you want to break free, this is the channel you should subscribe to and ask me questions. And then if you want to go that extra step, join the tribe, because you not only get me, but you get some amazing creative individuals who are there. Their hearts are about helping you achieve what you want to. Okay? So with that, happy holidays. Yay! Happy New Year. Yay! I will be back Monday. So Friday won't happen, but I'll be back Monday here. So I'm not going to, what's the word? I'm not going to shun you till the new year. We're going to meet on the 28th. Yes, we'll meet on the 28th. So I'll see you on the 28th, okay? Have a very, very, very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. And as many have stated here, I hope it's safe, I hope it's wonderful, and I hope it's fantastic, okay? And I'm seeing some comments here. I better just pop over here so you can have the comments like Merry Christmas from everyone. This group is sensational. So good morning, John. How's it going, honey? I sure miss staying at your resort in Florida. I do. I miss it, John. Ha ha ha. I was working on the van and filming for my YouTube channel. It was 3 hours of your... Yes, exactly, Melissa. Exactly. So what is Melissa saying here? She's saying that she thought the camera is in the right place. I've done this. You get a great shot of my hair. And then I'm like, because what happens is you get in your zone as someone creative. Melissa is a perfect example. She got in the zone of working on the van for her YouTube channel, and you forget the camera is there, which is a good thing, until you realize your armpit is the star of the show instead of what you wanted to show. So good for you, Melissa, for sharing that, because don't get angry. Just try and do it again, right? You were fear. Yes, I know. See, Deanna's a dragon mom. See? So not, Game of Thrones is not the only place where the mother of dragons exists. You get them free with smart TV. Well, there you go. See? Yeah, I could invest in a smart TV, but I think I'd rather just invest in Disney Plus. It's a little cheaper. But congratulations to you. How you make it through work. Angie, I know. I have to apologize, but today is one of those days where I've got a lot of charities coming to pick up stuff, and a lot of them didn't want to wait. Usually what I'll do is ask the charities to come on Wednesday or on Tuesday so that I can take some time to broadcast. I'll warn you, the broadcast will probably start to get a little shorter. But if more of you are like Angie and you want to have a 2-hour broadcast, I am more than happy to accommodate you. Okay? But for those of you who are like, and like I said, I'm going to study with Sean, and I'm going to see about, do I do another channel where the stuff is shorter? And that way, this can be the long-winded channel, because after all, I am. And we can have these long conversations with each other. And then if you want a shorter version, then you can subscribe to the channel where it just has the question and the answer. There are all these personality types, and each one wants something different. So that's what I'm trying to learn from Sean, is the best way to create my YouTube. Do I do 3 channels? Do I do a different channel? Do I do a different playlist? What do I do? So Angie, I love you. I hug you. But today, because it is the Christmas week, many people have baking to do. Many people have shopping to do. Many people have celebrating to do. So I'm going to do that. And Yes, there we go. Much love from Paula Jackson. So I am repeating, but that's okay. It's worth it. Best of both, exactly. Bonnie Smith, hello. Thank you so much. I do too. My dreadlocks were the biggest blessing in my life. Before my dreadlocks, my hair involved straightening with a lot of relaxers that damaged my scalp, could burn it, right? What we do for beauty women, men can just shave it all off and cut it like sort of a Grace, or if you're Grace Jones, right? You can cut it all off and make it, but that wasn't for me. So and if you want to see examples of my hair, I'm more than happy to show you. But the difference was with my hairdresser is if you are a black person, a lot of times your hair is black, beautiful black. So what happens is they can braid it, and then they use a lighter, a cigarette lighter. So they braid it with, if you've seen those beautiful braids that women have, or those twisted braids, what happens is they usually braid it and twist it with synthetic hair, meaning like plastic hair, okay? And then the plastic hair goes beyond your hair, and they use a lighter and light the end. Well, if you have black hair, it looks beautiful, okay? But with my hair, what happened was, because it's blonde, it put a little black ball on the end, and it looked just really creepy. So we had to figure out, when I had braids, we had to figure out how to braid the synthetic hair, take it all the way to the bottom, and how are we going to melt that bottom hair without creating that black ball on the end, because my hair is blonde, okay? Answer, a paint stripper. You know how you take paint off furniture? You hit it with a heat gun? That's what we used. To dry my hair, ShamWow. True, ShamWow. Because this absorbs a lot of water. So we use ShamWow to keep me from being a water hazard when my hair is washed at home or when the hairdresser does it. He's invested in a lot of ShamWow. See, you're going to get the weird stuff here. This is what makes me, is you're going to get the weird stuff from the little unicorn. That's me. Merry Christmas to all. 2 hours, good. Yes. Okay. Thanks, Deanna. You're so sweet. So once we get the shorter channels up and stuff like that, I'll definitely do my 2 hour chats on Monday, and then the AMA can go longer than that. But that's, yeah. If we did AMA to all the questions answered, which if you're new to this channel and you're watching me, you're noticing that, I have stories in between comments, stories outside of comments. I have lots of stories, but then, I'm 63, so I do have lots of stories. You want to put yourself in, consider me in a rocking chair. And I'm telling you the stories of when I was a little girl, 9 to a few years ago. About 53 years ago, I was 10 years old. And as a little girl, I discovered that there were things that I could not do that other children could do, and I did not understand why. First of all, so you can just imagine me like that. And if you want, I can keep it in the accent. I do voices as well, as you see. So, I've done a lot of voiceover. So you can talk about voiceover as well. I was the voice of San Diego for 3 years, and then I do all kinds of character voices. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, son. I'll be all over you like ugly on an ape. That's what my father always says. I was all over him like white on rice, like ugly on an ape. I hope to kiss a duck, I was. Where these things come from, I don't know, but they're hilarious. All right, my darlings. I would love you to watch your hair getting done. I will. Okay, I may have filmed that actually. I talked with my hairdresser, and when you see my hairdresser, you won't believe it. The man who does my hair. Hint, he's not a black guy, but he's the hairdresser to many stars of black women. And the reason, and I'm going to tell you now, if you're getting a little zing and you're a dark-skinned person and you're going, why is she saying black? That's my right. Half of me is that. But a lot of people don't like being called African American because they didn't come from Africa. So I have a very dear friend who is very offended. The first time I called her African American, she was very offended. So black. So you can't please everybody in your little plethora. But I've said black ever since I was this, knee high to a grasshopper. I've said black. So that's what I say. And no, it's with love because my sister's black, my dad's black. And the entire half of my father's family, that half is black. And my mother's side is all white. So just imagine when I got married to my white husband, imagine if the photographer was not completely on the ball, right? And he's taking the wedding pictures, okay? And you have my black family on one side of the bride and groom, and you have the white side. So if you those of you who are photographers, if you balance for the white people on the black half of my family, they're all eyes and teeth. Yeah. Pretty tacky. Yeah. On the other hand, if you balance for the black half of my family, then the white people look like the sun's out. So you have to sort of balance. It's not a classic phone it in wedding photography example. It is a challenge. That is Terri's life. Always a challenge. Rarely simple and easy, but worth it. So with that, I love you guys. Here, so loves the stories, more. See, I love you guys. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. But anyway, yes, you see she's laughing because I said ShamWow. I mean, seriously, you dry your hair with a towel. If you dry my hair with a towel after Washington, it takes seriously 10 towels. And it takes one ShamWow. So if you were always wondering about ShamWow, do they work? They work. Another thing Sean told me about was affiliate marketing. And maybe I should be a marketer for ShamWow if it still exists, I should be, because how many people say, use ShamWow on your hair? I love you guys so much. Do something nice for someone else. You've done it for me. Go out and make magic because you are all magical. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, happy whatever your day is. And did I show you? I didn't. I can't not show you. I can't do it. I can't not show you the Christmas star. Woohoo! Do you see it? Do you see it? This is the Christmas star, better known as Jupiter and Saturn. But there it is, guys, the Christmas star. And tonight it's going to be brighter than it was last night. So if you live in California, if you get up and get out and look to the sky, it's so bright you can see it from the city. And it's amazing. So you need to, as soon as it gets dark, around 5:20, 5:30, no later than 5:30, go out and look to the west if you're in California. Okay? It will be there. You can't miss it. Must see it. Okay? On Terri's Tribe, my dear friend Anna Diaz points out that it will be 6:30 p.m. and you will look more easterly in Britain. But you got to see it. Please step out and be virtually or be spiritually hand in hand with me as we look at the Christmas star. It's going to be brighter all this week. And guys, it hasn't. The planets, Saturn and Jupiter, have not aligned like this for, wait for it, 800 years. So what? Plato was looking at it? All I'm saying is, wow, right? So you got to check it out. Pardon me. It's cold in here, which I like. But you got to go see it. Please go see it. It's so beautiful. This photograph was taken by my husband last night. The planets were not yet aligned, but still bright as all get out. And we were standing outside our home in the city. in California, Southern California. So you can see it. But look west. It's so bright. It's going to, look at that picture he took. Isn't that beautiful? It's going to align and it's going to just get brighter and brighter so you guys can see it. So please, 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 please don't miss this. 800 years, you know, this is what is another reason I feel so Christmassy, you know. So I couldn't remember whether, I know I talked about it, but you know, whoop, squirrel. I wasn't sure if I had shared it with you. So I wanted to be sure that I shared it with you. And so with that, as we look at the beautiful Christmas star one more time, I'm going to bid you all happy holidays.